Hi, my name's Meg Berry, and I am so grateful to be here with you to teach you the Alchemy meditation, which I learned from my teacher, Isadora. The Alchemy meditation, or Alchemy breath, is just a small piece of a larger meditation that's beautiful called the Tantric Heart Opening Meditation. I like to pull the Alchemy breath out as a standalone tool because I call it the vacuum cleaner breath. It really does clear the air. Now, especially if you're in the United States this week or an American abroad, you might find yourself sitting down to a meal of thanks with friends or family or both. You might find yourself perfectly comfortable and in agreement with everybody in the room. Or, in true American style, you might find yourself uncomfortable with some of the people in the room and in disagreement. I want you to remember two things. One, when cortisol, the stress hormone, hits your blood, it shuts down the absorption of nutrients. It really compromises digestion. Two, when cortisol hits your blood, it slows down your metabolism. I don't know about you. My Thanksgiving dinner sure is going to taste great, and I'm going to be very grateful for it no matter what. But if I'm going to go to that much trouble to make food, especially to eat it, I want to absorb the nutrients from it. And the turkey is going to slow me down enough. I don't need my metabolism slowing down from stress too. So, whether you find yourself wearing a safety pin or a straw or having no idea what I'm talking about, I want you to take this tool with you because honest to goodness, you can use it right there at the Thanksgiving table and no one will know. For the purposes of this exercise, right now, I want you to close your eyes. But that being said, I've done this breath with my eyes wide open in the middle of a conversation with someone, and you can too. But for right now, close your eyes. There's a saying that says, where the gaze goes, so goes the energy. So I want you to put your focus and your energy inside right now. With your eyes closed, I want you to just gently, feather-light touch the bottom of your throat. That's your throat chakra. And by gently touching with a feather-like touch, you're waking up the energy. And you're going to give your throat chakra permission to communicate anything that needs to be said to you during the course of this exercise right now. Then you're going to settle your fingers at the base of your throat. And I want you to take a long, slow breath in. And a long, slow breath out. Now, it's ideal that you breathe in and out through your nose. If you have a cold and that's a struggle, don't worry about it. Just breathe in and out long and slow through your mouth. But ideally, long and slow in through your nose. Good. Now, my favorite way of doing the Alchemy meditation is by adding the Bliss Breath. If that's socially awkward, don't do it. I've certainly done it plenty of times with just regular breaths in and out. But for the purposes of this exercise, let's give the Bliss Breath a try. If you're a practitioner of yoga, you might know the Bliss Breath by its Sanskrit name. I call it the Bliss Breath because that's how I learned it from Psalm, but also, more importantly, because it elicits serotonin and dopamine, which makes you feel blissful. So I want you to go ahead, breathe in long and slow through your nose, and breathe out long and slow through your nose. Whenever you're ready, you're going to try to constrict the top of your throat. And it's going to make an ocean-type sound, something Psalm calls the sexy Darth Vader breath. So go ahead, give it a try. Now, if you got it right away, good for you. If you didn't, don't worry about it. Welcome to most of the world. There are a couple things you can try. One is you can take the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth towards the back. That will help relax your jaw and your tongue. So go ahead and give that a try. If you find yourself making a snoring sound, like I did when I first started this breath, it's simply because your jaw and tongue are tight. So you want to imagine the sound that you're trying to create. You want to imagine the top of your throat constricting, but then just give your body permission to find its way there. It will get there. It just might take some time. And the last thing you can try if you're having trouble with this bliss breath before we move on is you can take your fingers towards the back of your jawbone where your jaw meets your throat, and that can help to direct the focus to where you want to slightly constrict the top of your throat. Good. But like I said, the bliss breath is an extra add-on that I love. If you can do it, great. If not, don't worry about it. But the most important part of the alchemy meditation is I want you to imagine that you're sitting right next to somebody who makes you feel uncomfortable. They're just a few inches across from you. And I want you to feel the feelings in your body, whether it's fear or disgust or anxiety, whatever you're feeling, anger or mistrust. So go ahead and imagine that person that you have issues with or who you're not looking forward to seeing is sitting right next to you, and you're going to take a long, slow breath in. And as you exhale, I want you to exhale cooling relief to yourself and everybody who's ever felt those feelings. Inhale, breathe in whatever unsavory feelings you're feeling, anger, fear, mistrust. And exhale, cooling relief to yourself and everybody who's ever felt that way. Now keep breathing in those feelings that are unsavory and breathing out feelings of relief for yourself and everybody who's ever felt that way. And I want you to just notice, do the feelings want to shift? For me, one time I did this. I started with anger, breathing in the anger, exhaling cooling relief. Then I went to sadness. Then I went to numbness. So if you're not feeling anything at all, you're going to breathe in that feeling of numbness and exhale, not feeling anything at all for yourself and everybody else who's ever felt numb. And you're going to keep working with that numbness until a feeling emerges. And your feelings really can jump all over the place. I've even gone from anger to love to sadness. I figured that's my system's way of telling me how hard it is to both love someone that you're mad at. So go ahead, just go with it. Whatever feelings come up, follow them. The other thing that might happen is that you might find yourself focusing on a feeling that you feel in relation to one person, and then it'll jump from one person to another person. Again, just follow the thread. Here we go. Let's do 3 more breaths. Inhale. Breathe in that feeling. Exhale. Cooling relief to yourself and everybody else who's felt that way. For the last 2 breaths, let's breathe in all the love, the joy, the bliss that you're hoping to feel this holiday season. And exhale, cooling relief to yourself and everybody. Inhale, breathe in the love, the joy, the bliss that you're hoping to feel this holiday season. And now, on the exhalation, give yourself permission to send that love back. Thank you for spending this time with me. And again, you can pull this tool out anywhere, anytime, breathing in through your nose or not, bliss breath or not, eyes open or closed or not. No one has to know you're doing it. And the bottom line is you breathe in the feelings that you're struggling with and you breathe out cooling relief to yourself and everybody who's ever felt that way. Happy holidays.